Mongoose Publishing 3001, Seas of Blood. Hi all, Kyber1 here, and today we are doing a review on Seas of Blood. It has themes about adding more fantasy elements to nautical adventures. Everything in this book is directly related to it. My biggest complaint, though, is in the introduction. There is a lot of advertising for unreleased content as of the time of the printing under the Further Voyages subsection. And that bugs me. It's filler content. That should have been under the designer's notes, if you like this or something. My highest praise, though, is that this book is designed to bring pre-existing characters into nautical adventures. You don't need to create sailor characters to be on a sea. I mean, Mongoose Publishing has been really excellent about the inclusivity of characters of various classes within its content, typically. I do have to be careful. There is some slight nudity in this on pages 112 and 18, and even a risky picture or two. It's not very sexualized. I just have to be very careful about it. The key points in this are fantasy ships for fantasy peoples, including the wonderful fantasy people known as humans and a few others. There are 4 classes, including one NPC class, the sailor, and then 3 prestige classes. And then there's even a druid specialization for the sea. Let's see. You have features like crew hiring and nautical travel, weather effects, and how strong they are, things they do. Visibility, it's pretty good. It's solid. Navigation and ship movement, how to deal with long voyages and the effects, ghost ships, sea magic, trade and commerce. There's even a battle on the high sea section, which is like ship-to-ship combat. That's great. To have that in there, especially since it's not really part of the base game. This really adds its own flavor and its own themes. This is solidly what it is about. There's even rules for fishing and underwater adventure, and there are sea creatures. The pros really are that there are page references in here, and there's an index. So you don't have to look all over for content most of the time. Like, see here? Page 17. So, like, they have improved since their earlier books and the lines that they have worked on. Just really great. Those are my pros, and the cons are really the partially nude images. They will affect some sensitive people. There's only 2, possibly 3 images depending on your level of sensitivity. And I'm not poking fun or anything, because people have different levels of interest and desire. And when you introduce said themes, they are risque and unwelcome at times. If I'm playing with a 10-year-old, I don't really want him to see a woman's bare chest, regardless of the context. And many adventuring groups are young, many people play with their kids, so there should have been some sort of indication that would have been in this book. Do I recommend it? Well, yeah. if your campaign enters into the Seafaring quests, or if your GM needs 3 or more sessions of nautical questing, I recommend this book. If there's 1 or 2, he can make it up on the fly, really. Like, this book has a lot of content and a lot of stuff to look at. There could have been slightly better formatting, but really, this is great. Like, I didn't even finish. I'm almost at 6 minutes, so I'm gonna let you go with that. And thank you. Pick up this book only if you need 3 or more sessions worth of Seafaring quests. All right, Kyber out.